Hey Cancer, I just pulled cards for you, and honestly what came through is pretty intense. So the theme here is about someone you hurt deeply, but there's this beautiful twist coming where someone is going to choose you in a way that creates this love story others will actually be envious of. Let me walk you through what the cards are showing because this reading got really layered. So first card that came out is Page of Wands, and I have to tell you, this energy is fascinating. This card is showing me someone who was young in their approach to love. Maybe not necessarily young in age, but young in how they viewed relationships with you. There was this innocence, this enthusiasm, this person who came to you with pure intentions and genuine excitement about building something. And Cancer, the cards are making it clear that you hurt this person. Not necessarily intentionally, but your emotional walls, your tendency to retreat into that shell when things get real, it wounded them deeply. The Page of Wands represents that hopeful messenger energy, someone who is bringing you opportunities for new beginnings, and somehow that got shut down. What I am seeing here is that this person put themselves out there. They were vulnerable with you. They showed you their authentic self without pretense or games. And the rejection or the emotional distance you created left a mark. The interesting part is that this page energy is still hovering around your field, which tells me this person has not completely moved on emotionally from what happened between you two, even if physically or logistically you are no longer in contact. Now the King of Wands comes in next, and this is where things get really interesting, because this is a completely different energy. This is mature masculine energy, someone who knows exactly who they are, what they want, and they are not playing games anymore. After the situation with the page energy, where there was hurt and disappointment, the universe is literally bringing you someone who operates from a place of confidence and certainty. This King of Wands person is going to choose you, Cancer, and I mean really choose you in a way you have probably never experienced before. This is not someone who is going to waffle or be uncertain or keep you guessing about their intentions. The King of Wands is a natural leader, someone who takes action, someone who sees what they want and goes after it with full commitment. What makes this particularly powerful for you is that this person is going to pursue you in a way that makes you feel absolutely secure, something that is deeply important for your sign, because you need to feel emotionally safe before you can fully open up. This King energy is also showing me someone who has been through their own journey. They have done their inner work, they understand themselves, and they are ready for something real and substantial. They are not interested in casual connections or surface-level interactions. When this person enters your life or when this energy activates around someone already present, you are going to feel it immediately, because their certainty about you is going to be palpable. Third card is the Star, and oh my goodness, Cancer. This card is absolutely beautiful in this reading. After the pain of hurting someone and carrying that weight, after wondering if you will ever find the right person who truly sees you, the Star comes in as this beacon of hope and renewal. This card represents healing, inspiration, and divine timing. What the universe is telling you through the Star is that everything you have been through, including the situation where you hurt someone, it was all part of your journey toward this destined love. The Star is about faith in the future, about knowing that even after the darkest nights, dawn always comes. For you specifically, this card is indicating that there is a healing quality to this new love that is coming. This person who is going to choose you, this King of Wands energy, they are going to help you heal parts of yourself you did not even realize were wounded. The Star also represents authenticity and being true to yourself, which suggests that this future relationship will allow you to be completely genuine without fear of judgment or rejection. You are not going to have to wear masks or pretend to be someone you are not. The naked figure on the Star card pouring water represents vulnerability that feels safe, being emotionally exposed but in a sacred, protected way. King of Cups appears fourth, and listen. When you get a King of Cups showing up in a love reading for Cancer, you need to pay attention because this is your energy in its most evolved form. This card is telling me that the love coming to you is going to be deeply emotional, mature, and spiritually connected. The King of Cups is a master of emotions, someone who can navigate deep feelings without being overwhelmed by them, someone who understands the ocean inside you because they have their own. This is confirming that the person choosing you is not just physically attracted or casually interested, they are emotionally invested in a profound way. What makes this particularly significant is that King of Cups people are natural healers in relationships. They create emotional safety for their partners, they are patient, understanding, and they do not run when things get intense or deep. For someone like you who feels everything so deeply and who needs emotional security to truly thrive in love, this King of Cups energy is like coming home. This person is going to understand your moods, your need for alone time to process feelings, your protective shell, and they are not going to take any of it personally. They will give you space when you need it and hold you close when you need that too. The emotional intelligence this person brings is off the charts. 10 of Cups is the 5th card, and Cancer. This is literally the happily ever after card of the tarot deck. When I see 10 of Cups in a reading, especially in the context of a love that will make others envious, I know we are talking about genuine fulfillment and lasting happiness. This card shows a family under a rainbow, representing the blessing of the universe on this union, the promise that this love is divinely supported. What 10 of Cups tells me is that this relationship is not just going to be good, it is going to be that kind of love that makes other people believe in soulmates again. You know how some couples just radiate happiness and everyone around them can feel it? That is the energy of 10 of Cups. This card is promising you emotional fulfillment on every level, a relationship where you feel seen, valued, cherished, and completely yourself. The rainbow in this card is particularly significant because it appears after the storm, after the rain, which ties back to the hurt you caused and your own emotional journey. You have weathered difficult times, you have learned hard lessons, and now the rainbow is appearing as a sign that your reward for that growth is this beautiful, harmonious love. People will look at you and this person together and feel envious, not in a bitter way, but in that wistful way where they think, I want what they have because what you are going to have together is real and palpable and beautiful. The Emperor comes in 6th, and this adds another layer of security and stability to this reading. The Emperor is about structure, commitment, protection, and building something solid that lasts. Combined with the King of Wands energy we saw earlier, this is confirming that the person coming into your life or choosing you is someone who wants to build an empire with you, not just have a casual romance. The Emperor takes relationships seriously. He is a provider and protector, someone who wants to create a safe container for love to flourish. For you, Cancer, who crave security and stability in relationships more than almost anything, the Emperor is incredibly reassuring. This person is going to want to make things official, they are going to want commitment, they are going to want to build a future with you with actual plans and foundations. The Emperor also suggests that this person might be someone in a position of authority or someone who has their life together in a material sense, someone established and secure. But beyond the material aspects, the Emperor represents masculine energy that takes responsibility seriously, someone who will stand by their word and follow through on promises. After experiences where maybe people were not consistent or reliable, the Emperor energy is showing up to say those days are over for you. Ace of Cups arrives 7th, and this is pure new beginning energy and love. The Ace of Cups is literally the universe handing you a cup overflowing with love, compassion, and emotional fulfillment. This is a gift from the divine, an offering of genuine love that is pure and uncomplicated. What I love about Ace of Cups appearing in this reading is that it represents a fresh start, a clean slate emotionally. Whatever guilt you might be carrying about hurting someone in the past, whatever patterns you have repeated, the Ace of Cups is saying you get to start over with wisdom gained, but without baggage weighing you down. This card often indicates the beginning of a significant relationship, or a renewal of love that feels brand new, even if it is with someone you have known. The hand emerging from the cloud offering the cup represents divine intervention, the universe literally placing love in your path. You are not going to have to chase this, or force this, or manipulate circumstances to make this happen. This love is being given to you as a blessing, and all you have to do is be open to receive it. The dove descending into the cup represents the Holy Spirit, pure love, spiritual connection. This relationship is going to have a sacred quality to it, something that feels meant to be on a soul level. The Empress shows up 8th in Cancer. As a fellow water sign, you have got to be feeling the significance of this card. The Empress is the divine feminine, the mother, the nurturer, the creator of beauty and abundance. In the context of this reading about love that others will envy, the Empress is telling me that you are going to be adored, cherished, and treated like the precious being you are. This person who is choosing you sees you as their Empress, their queen, someone to be honored and celebrated. The Empress also represents fertility and creation, which could be literal if children are something you want, but it also speaks to the creative abundance this relationship will generate in your life. Together you will create beauty, whether that is a beautiful home, beautiful experiences, beautiful memories, or actual creative projects. The Empress is sitting in nature, surrounded by abundance, completely at ease and in her power. This is how you are going to feel in this relationship, comfortable enough to let your guard down, secure enough to bloom fully. The Venus symbol on the Empress card emphasizes that this is true love, romantic love, the kind of love that is both passionate and nurturing, both exciting and comfortable. Ace of Wands comes in ninth, and this brings fire, passion, and inspiration to your love story. The Ace of Wands is a burst of creative life force energy, new beginnings in the realm of passion, desire, and inspired action. What this card is showing me is that the physical and passionate side of this relationship is going to be incredible. There will be chemistry that is undeniable, that spark that makes everything feel electric and alive. But Ace of Wands is not just about physical passion, although that is definitely present. It is also about being inspired by each other, encouraging each other's dreams and ambitions, lighting each other up in multiple ways. This person is going to reignite parts of you that maybe went dormant. They are going to inspire you to pursue things you are passionate about. They are going to make you feel more alive and energized. The wand in this card is sprouting leaves, showing that this initial spark has the potential to grow into something substantial and lasting. The castle in the distance represents the potential this relationship holds, the future you can build together. What makes people envious about relationships is not just that the couple is happy, but that they are alive together, that you can see the electricity between them, the way they bring out the best in each other. That is what Ace of Wands is promising you. Final card, 10th in this spread, is Knight of Pentacles. And I actually love that this is your closing energy, because it grounds everything we have talked about into reality. Knights are action cards, they represent movement and progress, and Pentacles is the suit of the material world, practical matters, tangible results. Knight of Pentacles is the most reliable, steady, and committed of all the knights, while Knight of Wands might rush in with excitement but not follow through. And Knight of Swords might be intense but flighty. Knight of Pentacles is the one who shows up consistently, who does what they say they will do, who builds brick by brick toward the future. This card is confirming that everything we have talked about in this reading is not just wishful thinking or fantasy. It is actually going to manifest in your physical reality. The person who chooses you is going to demonstrate their love through consistent actions over time. They are going to be patient with your process. They are going to be willing to move at whatever pace feels right to build something that lasts. Knight of Pentacles is also about security and stability, which ties back to the Emperor energy. This person values what is real and lasting over what is flashy and temporary. They might not be the most spontaneous person in the world, but you will never question their devotion or wonder where you stand with them, because they will show you through their actions every single day. This is the kind of love that others envy because it has substance, because it endures, because it is real in a world where so much is superficial. So Cancer, let me bring this all together for you because the story the cards are telling is pretty profound. Yes, you hurt someone deeply, the Page of Wands energy who came to you with innocent enthusiasm and hope. That happened, and there might be some healing or karmic balancing that needs to occur around that situation. But the universe is not punishing you for that mistake or keeping love away from you because of it. Instead, what is coming is this incredibly evolved, mature love represented by King of Wands and King of Cups energies, someone who is going to choose you with absolute certainty and emotional depth. The star promises that healing is coming, that hope is restored, that everything happens in divine timing. The Emperor and Knight of Pentacles guarantee that this love will be stable, secure, and lasting. The Empress and Ace of Cups show that you will be adored and given a fresh start in love. Ten of Cups promises that the happiness you experience together will be the kind others dream about, and Ace of Wands ensures that the passion and inspiration will keep things alive and exciting. The envy others will feel when they see you in this relationship is not going to come from a place of you rubbing your happiness in anyone's face. It is going to be organic, natural envy that comes from witnessing genuine love. You know how when you see a couple that is truly happy together, truly in love, truly partners in every sense, and it makes you want that for yourself? That is the kind of envy we are talking about. People are going to look at how this person treats you, how secure and happy you are, how the love between you is both passionate and stable, and they are going to think, that is what I want. One more thing I want to address is the person you hurt. That energy is still in your field, which means there might be some closure or healing that needs to happen there, even if it is just on an energetic level. You might want to send them love and light from a distance, release any guilt you are carrying, forgive yourself for being human and making mistakes. That Page of Wands energy taught you something important even though it ended painfully. It showed you that you need to be more careful with people's hearts, more aware of your own emotional availability before getting involved with someone. That lesson is part of why you are now ready for this King energy that is coming, because you have grown and learned. The cards are really clear that this new love is not just compensation for past pain. It is what you have been preparing for all along. Every relationship, every heartbreak, every mistake, it has all been leading you here to this person who is going to choose you and love you in a way that heals, fulfills, and inspires you. So if you are carrying guilt about the past, let it go. If you are worried that you do not deserve great love because of mistakes you made, release that belief. The universe is literally showing you through these cards that something beautiful is coming, something real, something that will make you understand why nothing else worked out. Trust the timing of your life, Cancer. Trust that the hurt you caused was part of both your journey and that other person's journey. Trust that the love coming to you is divinely orchestrated. And most importantly, trust yourself to recognize this person when they show up or when this energy activates and to be brave enough to receive the love being offered to you. You have got this.